that a preliminary course for foreign students, foreign institutions, we introduced the diploma in Pali course. It is consist of 4 papers plus Pali basic course. Those who pass this diploma course, they are eligible to register for the BA course. Because this diploma course, it is equal to advanced level course. Those who follow the diploma in Buddhism course, they can register our BA program, external. Then after that, after BA, they can follow the MA, MPhil and PhD likewise. Very successfully conducting the Singapore course. They are having a diploma, BA, MA and MPhil courses also now. In that way, our university giving our services to the foreign countries also. And in Sri Lanka, we have introduced in external division certificate courses, diploma courses, undergraduate course, MA 1-year course also. In Sri Lanka, for the first time, we are the one who introduced MA course, 1-year course. It is in fact just we introduced having intention to popularize the Buddhist studies. Otherwise, in the university level, we do not accept 1-year course as the postgraduate course. We believe we accept as a postgraduate qualified course as a MA 2 years course with research component. And our university also, we are having a MA 2-year course. First year coursework and second year the research component. After those who have passed the 2-year MA course, they are eligible to do the MPhil course. This is 3 years. And a PhD also, it is a 3-year course. In that way, we given much opportunities to the external division without having any limited number of students. Even monks, even nuns, even female, male, anyone who wish to study the Buddhist field, they can follow the Buddhist studies. In that way, our university, Buddhist and Pali University, have extended prime place to the Buddhist field. In fact, I was listening this morning to lectures which were given by the most venerable Asiññāneswara Mahathir and venerable rector of the Mahachula Longkot Rajvidyalaya University. Both, they were explained what their intention was through the university. In fact, both of them explain through this university they are doing a social work as well as the educational work. In fact, in my university also, we are also doing the social work as well as the educational work. I feel if it is possible to sign in future MOU in between our universities, we will be able to do much service to the people, much service to the educational field, much service to the sasana. Therefore, I like to suggest this time in future, whether it is possible to sign MOUs in between our universities, we can exchange our students and lecturers, and we can more develop our educational opportunities in between our universities. And also, I believe Most Venerable Dhammasami, he is the key person who is the founder, director, is starting this Shan State Buddhist University. I know Venerable Dhammasami for many years. He also has been trained in Sri Lanka, having studied in Sri Lanka with Bhante Nanda Malla Mahathir also. And I know Venerable Dhammasami, how he worked for the Buddha Sasana. Once he traveled country to country and meet the head of the institutions and discuss with them, and he gathered them together, and he wanted to form one committee, one body. It is International Theravada Buddhist Association. He is the key person who formed that organization. I remember once again he met scholars, Buddhist field, and he went to country, and again he wanted to make a common Buddhist syllabus in Buddhist universities. I remember in Bangkok, Makutu University, we had a workshop for that. In that way, Venerable Dhammasami, he wants to develop this Buddhist studies. He is having much intention to do this work. So that's why he is without concerning about his facilities, health or other facilities. He devoted his whole life on behalf of the Dhamma and work for Sasana. I myself feel Venerable Dhammasami is the, I think, great son of his parents. He is the great disciple of his teachers. He is a great relative for his kinsmen. He is the great citizen for the Myanmar. I think, therefore, he is a great person, great monk for our Sasana. I myself proud as a bhikkhu, Theravada bhikkhu, what is he is doing in the world. As a Theravada bhikkhu, I am having a great proud, how he is working in the European world. Therefore, I have full confidence this Shan State Buddhist University will successful and will be the brightest university, Buddhist university in the world. Thank you very much.
For 20 years along, I dreamed to be Buddhist University in Shan State. Therefore, several times I encouraged Venerable Dr. Dhammasami to establish Buddhist University in Shan State. Now my dreams became true. I'm very happy, not just for Buddhists here in this part of the country, but also in other parts of Myanmar, and indeed beyond. Today I want to briefly speak about the literary treasure of Theravada Pali commentaries, which I believe to be one of the most important aspects of Theravada Buddhist higher education. The treasure should be preserved, and Theravada Buddhist universities are among the places for preservation. In Myanmar, over the centuries, dedicated scholar monks have studied Pali commentaries and developed methods how to study them. These methods are crucial in preserving the interpretation of the Theravada tradition. In the olden days in Myanmar, every advanced student had to study in detail how to interpret and summarize every passage as any text. But it canonical or commentary. This is to learn the intention of the speaker. What is the Buddha in the Pali Canon, or the great commentators and the Pali commentaries? This was to ensure the students understood the true interpretation of the Theravada tradition. Some of these methods are still prescribed in the Dhammacharya degree examinations run by government. In Myanmar, Buddhist education is basically run by government. The first one is junior level, Patamangeta. The second is middle level, Patamalata. The third is senior level, Patamajita. After senior level, the candidates have to learn the Dhammacharya degree, teacher's level, by government. For instance, to the Tripitaka, there is requirement that the students demonstrate his understanding of the intention of the author. There are numerous ways to do this, mostly from philological point of view. In Burmese, this is called Jantet, and Chan Tue. Chan Tue means question about the next sentence. Why you said the next sentence? From the preceding sentence to next sentence. To understand the connections of the two sentences, that is called Chan Tue. Move forward. Chan Tue. Chan Tue means any sentence. We find out a part of speech, for example, subject, object, then verb. From the what is it is a subject, what is it is an object. We have to clearly know any sentence. Therefore, from main verb, we have two questions about the subject or about object. This is called Chan Tue. Any sentence scrutinized, we have to learn, the students have to learn in detail. To understand clearly about the commentator's intention. The main part of the exercise is for students to ask questions that would identify the author's intention. That is called aboga in Pali. Aboga of commentator. That is intention of commentator. What the commentator wish to know, wish to make know the students. For example, in Pali, canonical text mention Ekam Samayam. Commentator Samayanti Eka Samaye. What is the intention about that? Ekam Samaya, as you know, this is accusative case ended, accusative ended. But the commentators explain it. Eka Samaye, locative case intends the meanings of locative case. Oh, what is it is intention? He want to make it known the students here Ekam Samayam wish to know the location. Only time want to say, not that the meanings of accusative case, that it must be locative case. That is the intention of commentators. We call aboga, atagata chariyas, atagata chariyas abogo. What do you want to say? We have to know by questions. We have to learn in detail about that. And the Dhammacharya examination training, there are other philological exercises that are aimed at developing the skills to obtain the right interpretation of the Buddha's teaching from the authentic Theravada perspective. Some logical exercise include examining an important word, now or verb, into 4 or 6 aspects. One of the many formula of the 4 aspect analysis is avogati chitoka. To clarify the meanings of commentators, we have studied sentence through the 4 aspects. four aspects. What is the four aspect? Jodaka Boga. The intentions of questioner. Jordana, question. So we have to learn this. What is the intentions of questioner? What is the question? Question and questioner's intention. Two together. After that, Prihara Boga and a Prihara. Prihara Boga means who give answer. Intention of the answer. Prihara means answer. So this also, we should study about that. There is a called Abogadi Chatoka. A set of four intentions. Intention of commentators. For example, everybody knows this sentence. Kenja biso kama krodi babaka. Kayena waja uda chetasawa. Ababa so dasa pradechadaya. Ababada data padasa ota. From Ratana Suttas. There we have to know about, we have to study about a four aspect analysis. Abogadi Chitoka. Kencha piso kamagrodi. Pabagangaina wacha udasi chidasawa. Then, regarding to that, the questioner's intentions of questioner. Questioner want to say, he commit to evil contact by body, by mouth, by mind. That is the questioner's intention. Questioner's intention. Does he perform evil action by body, by mouth, by mind? Why not he hide his evil action? He want to intend. If he commit evil action, because he dislikes to want to know others, his mistake, his misconduct. But he has said, given the intention, the answer, the commentator explained, it is true. He commit to evil misconduct, evil conduct. But he is impossible to hide, to secret his misconduct. Because he sees the truth and the full truth, data padata, ota. It is referring to Sotapanna. The first teacher saw noble person. He sees the full noble truth. Therefore, he never secret his misconduct. Even he performed by mistake evil conduct, he never secret it. So given in this way, Jodaka Boga, Jordana, Prihara Boga, Prihara. This is Abogadi Chitoka. We have to learn such a sentence and 4 aspects. In Dhammacharya level, students have to study in detail in this way. It trains the student to ask the right questions that would lead to the right answer. Asking the right questions is very important to get the right answer. Some of such a philological exercises are called Vachanadi Cheka. Vachanadi Cheka. This is set out six aspects in which the students has to demonstrate his ability to interpret by analysis of 6 aspects of a word. Any word we have to study by way of 6 aspects. For example, these are 6. First I will tell you first, what is it the 6? Number 1 is Vachana. What? Number 2 is Vachanata. The definition of what. Vachanata hetu, that is the cause of, the reason of the meaning. Vachanata hetu jodaka, this is the sign of Nibbata particle. It's referred to Nibbata particle. Then Vachaniya. Vachaniya means what is the word referred? Number 6, Vachaniyata. These synonymous terms are given. Even only one word, we have to study in 6 aspects. For example, everybody knows Buddha. The Pali was Buddha. Buddha, we have to use the word. So, the word Buddha, it is called Vachana. Vachana means a word. We have to use the word Amagam Buddha. Amagam Bodhina Desito, like that, Buddha is referring to the great teacher. So Buddha is Vachana. Why is to be called Buddha? Definition, Bojjati Buddha. It is a definition, is a Bojjati Buddha. He realized the truth. Therefore, he is called Buddha. This is the second aspect. The third is Vachanata hetu. Why he to be said Buddha? It is the own meanings of the word. Buddha means he realized the truth. Completely realizes truth. Therefore, the quality of realization of the truth is Vachanata hetu. In Pali definition, Bojjati iti Buddha, Bojjati iti Buddha. Iti means Nibbata Palika. So, it is called Vachanata hetu, Jodaka. Nibbata Palika is Jodaka. Then what is Vachaniya? Vachaniya means the Buddha is a person composed of mind and matter. That is a person. This person is called Vachaniya. Vachaniyata means synonymous terms. The Buddha's synonymous terms are Sammasambuddha, Jina, Sabinyu, Dvibrodhamma, and Isra. Such a synonymous term which is referred to the Buddha. These are called Vachaniyatha. So altogether, even the word Buddha, we have to study through 6 aspects. That is called Vachanadiseka. In teacher's level examination, Dhammacharya, all candidates have to question, they have to give the right answer. That is scrutinized, studies in detail. Vachanadi check, in which the students has to demonstrate his ability to interpret by analyzing 6 aspects of a word, be it noun or verb. In many of these philological exercises, learning to do, make a proper connotation of a word in the text is crucial. There are also ways to specifically interpret passages indirectly or metaphorically. Naya and Upachara. Some are metaphorical terms, some are direct, the meanings given. So accordingly, we have to learn. Metaphorical terms. For example, Raja Agado. The king is coming. The king comes. It is referred to only the king, but without a follower, ministers, bodyguard, the first ladies, without these, the king never come alone. We have to know Raja Agado. Raja means main words. So when the king comes, there are many followers coming together. We have to understand. Not that the king alone comes. That is called Padana Naya. Talking about only main point, main person, not the followers. English also use, what is your breakfast? Bread and butter. He never have a bread and butter without a coffee and without a milk or tea. But he talk about only bread and butter. Many others also included. Such words is called upalekkhana, only referring to one or two, not at all. So such points also in the material level have to study. Some well-developed techniques, interpretation have to be established this way. Of course, one of the famous Pali texts that guide us in interpretation is Niti Pakarana. This also we have to indulge in the material level. Niti. And nowadays, in Buddhist education, I think many Buddhist universities not included is syllabus and curriculums. Niti Pakarana, how to understand the Buddha's teachings. This is ancient time, olden times is popular. How to study Buddha's words. There is also originally written in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is very famous in those days, and now also. So we're very grateful to other Buddhist universities. But Sri Lanka should preserve this method. In Sri Lanka, Buddhist universities should not forget about that. In Myanmar, two methods of studies, according to place, it is known Mandali method and Bakoku method, two methods. We have to study Tripitaka according to Mandali method. We have to study Tripitaka according to Bakoku method. Mandali method is words scrutinized in detail, scrutinize words in detail, sentence by sentence. We have to learn commentaries and sub-commentaries in detail. Bakoku method, the whole text, started from introduction into conclusion. Have to learn by translation into Myanmar. We have to learn. These two methods are very popular in those days. Now it is a little fading away. We must have preserved these two methods to should keep alive study of these two ways. Some 60 methods of interpretation are expounded in this. Often, the Abhidhamma Pitaka is also used to cross-check if we can summarize correctly the teaching of the Buddha in Sutta Pitaka. In Myanmar, even words, we have to study only a word through grammatical point, logical point, and philosophical point. We have to learn. Even the word Buddha, we have to learn by